welcome to Fantastic Friday. Lori Cole at Big Block Realty. This is my good friend Dave Stapleton, and I invited him in to speak with me briefly on the loan aspect of your first-time home purchase. We talked last week about the 4 cornerstones of your first home buy purchase. Number 1, finding a great agent. Number 2, finding a wonderful lender, somebody that answers their phone, that will call you back and has that personable touch. And that's when I thought of David, because to me, he has all those qualities and has closed many, many successful deals for me in the past. We're going to discuss a little bit today about why buy today. So Dave, what would you say in that aspect? Why should a buyer buy today?
From a lending standpoint, I think it's important that people be thinking about buying today, is because there's been a lot of changes after the first of the year, the ability to repay a loan, the qualified mortgage, and with the Fed withdrawing out of the marketplace, what they're anticipating is that interest rates will be going up sometime during the summer, towards the end of the year, maybe as much as 1%. So if you're waiting on the fence, you know, I think a move now before the rates go up and while the inventory's there is the right thing to do. I
agree. The interest rates are still really good. I don't see why you should wait any longer. We don't know what's happening tomorrow, so today's a great day to buy.
And we have lots of programs that can facilitate 5% down, 3.5% down.
Yeah, that's
different
fantastic.
ranges of products for every borrower out there.
Very good. Now, when I write an offer for my first-time buyer, a lot of times they get pre-qualified. And they're confused about the difference between pre-approval and pre-qualified. What would you say about that?
Well, a pre-qualification is simply me picking up the phone, talking to the potential buyer, okay? Asking them questions about their income, their credit, where the down payment's coming from, how long they've been on their job. And so I get a feel for their ability to qualify for the loan. That's a pre-qualification. I like to take it 1 and 2 steps farther, where we do a pre-approval, where I'll actually ask for income documentation. I want to see your W-2s, your tax returns. I'll look at the credit report, and I'll do a complete analysis of what the capacity to repay the loan is. Based on that, I'll write you a letter saying that they are actually pre-approved up to this certain amount based on this program. The last thing that we've been doing more recently, though, is actually gathering all the documentation and submitting the file into underwriting for a complete loan commitment. So that way, when you're out making offers and they find a property, they've got a loan commitment that's as strong as cash.
Oh, that just gives my buyers so much purchasing power over the other person that's just pre-qualified.
Exactly.
Exactly. Now, with the interest rate, they don't have to be locked in at that point in time when you're.
No, actually, we lock the rate in once we open an escrow. That's when the clock starts and I'm able to lock the rate in.
Okay.
But I'm going to watch the market. I've got tools where I see what the trends are, and as long as it's staying flat or trending down, I'm going to leave it alone on the day that I think it's time to lock. And by the time I get the loan approval, we have to lock it in. But I'm going to watch it daily, and I'll be calling the client or the borrower when it's time to lock that rate in.
I think that's what I love about the way Dave does business. Is he's very personable. He's on the phone with you on a regular basis. You don't have to wait normally for a call back. He's an in-state lender, which makes a big difference, and we'll have to talk about that on another video. Now, what about closing the loan, or getting funded? I guess I was.
Well, one of the things that we realize important is when somebody signs a contract, there is that 17-day contingency period.
Correct.
That we have to get the appraisal in, we have to get the file put together and submit it into underwriting. So our systems are already in place where we can have things done electronically, signed electronically, uploaded into our system through a portal that we provide the clients. So within that first 17 days, our goal is to be done and approved, waiting for the day that we're going to draw the loan documents, and so we're prepared to close. One of the things that were done recently, or this company does, is that when we send the loan documents to the escrow company, the wire goes with it, so there are no funding conditions. I mean, they sign and they can record the same day.
That's wonderful. I can't tell you how many times, well, actually not too much, that you get these little conditions at the very end that just are very nerve-wracking.
So eliminated that chance of that.
Yeah, that is fantastic. That way your first-time buyer can concentrate on more exciting things like, furniture shopping, going into their new home during the home inspection, and we'll talk about the home inspection on another video as well. So I wanted to thank you so much for coming in.
Pleasure.
We'll do other videos for other information, because as usual, we have a lot to talk about in the real estate business. Thanks for joining us. Have a fantastic Friday. Lori Cole at Big Block Realty. Thank you.